You've been in this situation before, preparing for a Sweet 16 game. All the guys out here still behind you, going through their open practice. What are these guys feeling right now?
They're probably pretty anxious. Obviously, it's nice to get out, get in the arena, get a feel for the shooting environment, things like that. That's what these open practices are for. So I'm sure there's some nerves going through. But right now, they're just enjoying it. You're still in preparation mode, and once you wake up tomorrow morning, you get a little bit more anxious, I think. But these guys are just going to enjoy it, try and get a feel for the gym.
Seemed like already through this open practice there were a lot of three-point shots going up, a lot of drills for quick finishes at the rim and such. Do you see those as being two things that Butler will have to do well against that Syracuse, though?
Absolutely. I think, one thing, obviously when you talk about Syracuse, you talk about that zone and really the length they possess in that zone. They're really good. They're active. Routins is really good up top, and then obviously, with Onuaku or not, they're going to be long and athletic along that baseline. So you're going to have to try and get it in the middle and either feed down for those quick finishes in the paint, or you can hopefully spread them out and get them to then collapse in the center and get some looks along the arc. So I'm sure, those are two things they're working on, and it's no coincidence. Those are going to be big keys tomorrow.
Something we talked about last weekend in San Jose was how this team doesn't necessarily have to play its best basketball in the tournament and still be able to advance. And we kind of saw that a little bit. Obviously, Syracuse is quite a power, but is that really the biggest change in sort of how much this program has been elevated over the past few years? Is that the talent level is a little different?
I think so. The margin for error is a little bit greater. You look at the Murray State game, you shoot 35-36%. You don't make some shots. The one key is, though, defensively, the guys are a lot better with the athleticism and the talent. You force 18 turnovers, I believe, for the Racers. And then on the flip side, you maximize your possessions. Only 6 turnovers for the Bulldogs. So I think you're right. That just shows you how far the program's come. In years past, there's no way we win that game. But because of the defensive intensity, because of maximizing possessions, you're able to dig down and get out a win.
How about this team, having to go out west to San Jose? They go home, now they're back out here in Salt Lake City. Do you feel like those early trips all over the country will maybe pay off a little bit for them now?
I think so. This is certainly a team that's accustomed to traveling. When you go back to the summer, they went to Italy on a foreign trip over the summer. Then you're going to Anaheim and New York and Chicago playing at Northwestern. So it's a team that's used to travel. I don't think it's going to affect them much at all. As you said, even if we hadn't had that prior travel, it's a Sweet 16. You could send us to Siberia, I think, and these guys will be ready to play.
You'll obviously be calling the action tomorrow on the radio with Joe Gentry. But I got to ask you, as a guy who played in this program, how excited are you to just get to that second weekend and see these guys out here and have another opportunity to advance?
I'm really excited. This is what it's all about. At this point, I'm a fan just like all the other Butler fans out there. Obviously, I have to be a little bit more composed during the games, and that can
try to be anyway.
That can be challenging at times, certainly. But this is what it's all about, and it's fun to be able DVR the games at home, to be able to go back and watch those, knowing that you're still alive and there's more challenges ahead. But certainly excited is probably a little bit of an understatement as far as getting to this second weekend, and then the opportunity is there. This program's ready to take the next step, and so are these guys. So it's time to see if we can do that.
As always, appreciate the time.
Thanks, Damon.